Hey everybody, Johnny Good here. Good morning, greetings. Actually, it's good afternoon. Local time here in Shawano is 1:54 p.m. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Today is September 11th, 2016, I believe, right? Yeah, it is September 11th. 15 years ago. I know exactly where I was 15 years ago. Well, I have a picture of where I was. A picture in my mind at that moment where I was 15 years ago. I don't exactly remember the whole day, but I had two pictures actually. One, I was talking to our mechanic in the shop. At that time, I was working for Nordic Express out of Manitowoc, Wisconsin. But the first time that I think I heard it was I was somewhere in Appleton. And I guess that memory will always live with me until the day I die, I suppose. Yes, I do believe it was an inside job. I'm not going to point fingers of who did it, but I really believe it was an inside job. Anyway, good news and bad news. Good news is we are going home. I thought I was going to work today, being Sunday. I thought I was going to be picking up a load today in Kokona. Or, no, Little Chute. I thought I was going to be picking up a load of pizza. But I guess my boss has changed his mind. Because Baby Blue over here is having some kind of fault code issues again. It's all gone now, but it did came back almost the whole day Friday and Saturday. So right now we're going back to the Freightliner dealer in Sheboygan. Drop off Baby Blue at the dealership. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. But I suspect that it's Goldie time. My wife is at work today, so I think we can. Believe it or not, on the way up to Shawano, I stopped by at Hardee's. Met up with my wife and AJ. They brought me my clean clothes. I gave them my paycheck. They brought me some food from Culver's. We said our hellos and goodbyes. was it. Took about 10 minutes with the intention that I was gonna be working today and not be able to go home. But that's all changed. You know, here I was, Friday and Saturday, thinking, oh, come on, baby blue, not the fault codes again. I was trying to get this, I was beginning to get discouraged of all these fault codes. And voila. Turns out to be a blessing. Now I'm going home. So sometimes in life, I think there's a speed bump in our life sometimes because we're running too fast. I think speed bump sometimes is a good thing. Even an accident can be a result of a good thing, right? There was this one time where I missed the bus. This was back in the Philippines. I missed the bus going back to the island. And I was supposed to take that bus. But, okay, first of all, my brother and I, we both made a deal that we were going to catch the 11 o'clock bus. And we were going to meet up at the bus terminal. And so I'm thinking, we're going to meet up there. And about 2 hours before that, I said my goodbyes to my girlfriend. And she keeps holding me not to go. And all that sweet teenager stuff. So finally, I finally got the courage to man up and get up and go, and I missed the 11 o'clock bus. So I took the 12 o'clock bus. Problem was, here I am, I'm thinking my brother caught the 11 o'clock bus, and it turns out that on his side of the story, he was doing the same thing. He missed the 11 o'clock bus, and I think he took a different bus. And there he was also thinking that I took the 11 o'clock bus. And I think I was ahead of him. So anyway, when I missed the bus, I was forced to take the next one, and lo and behold, there was a head-on collision. Everybody was dead. I mean, and the sad part was, it was both the same company. Two buses exactly alike, coming from the opposite direction, had a head-on collision. Everybody dead, and everybody and it was a fully loaded bus on each side. So traffic was held miles and miles, or in this case, kilometers. And so, in fear that my brother was among the dead, I rushed to the accident scene, and I'm practically looking through the dead and mingled bodies and body parts everywhere, searching for my brother. And he wasn't there. I couldn't find him. And I'm thinking, is he one of the mingled, unrecognizable bodies or what? Well, guess what? About 10 minutes after I was looking through the bodies, there was another kid looking for his sibling. And he's looking and looking and looking. And it was my brother looking for me. That's something you guys gotta understand. My brother and I are like Tom and Jerry. Yeah, we do have our moments, but most of the time, we don't talk. We particularly not touch each other. It's good grief if he ever touches me or I touches him. It's kind of like a mortal sin. I mean, it just, I don't know. It was one of those sibling things. But here we are, right, in the middle of dead bodies everywhere, mingled truck, bus parts and metal transmissions and all that stuff all over the freeway. Now, something you have to understand, in the Philippines, most highway is as good as this highway right here. Sometimes a little crooked, but it's as big as this. Not as good or as big of a shoulder, but this. Problem is, it's a two-way lane. It's coming, coming opposite. We don't have super highways. We just have two-lane highways. One for one direction. So again, my brother and I were in the middle of this horrific scene. And I don't know, I guess we forgot our hatred to each other and we started hugging each other. But that lasted for about 10 seconds and yeah, then back to normal. My brother lives in Sheboygan County, or Howard's Grove, which is like, 12 miles from my house. This is how weird he is. This is how weird we are. If he wants to talk to me, he calls our cousin back in the Philippines, and he tells my cousin what to tell me instead of him calling me directly. I haven't talked to my brother in years. I don't know, it just somehow he's water and I'm oil. We just don't mix, I guess. I don't know. One of those real sad sibling stories. One thing about my brother, though, is he never abused me when I was a little boy, though. Even though he's just a year older than I am. He was a lot bigger than I was when we were little. And I don't remember a time where he ever bullied me. He was just indifferent. Time to time we did have our moments, but years I cried my eyes out, being sad, sad about being in that kind of a relationship with him, but I just accepted the fact that it is what it is. Isn't it kind of weird though that for millennia, thousands and thousands of years, brothers against brothers, until today it's still the same story. Cain and Abel. And I suspect it will be until the end of time. Well, we'll see you guys a little bit later. Thanks for watching, and sorry about the sad story. It's the only thing that I come up with today, and I don't know. I guess I do miss my brother. I really do. But I think I've rolled the ball on his court many, many, many times. It's his. The ball is in his court. So I'm just gonna wait. All right. Thanks for watching. Happy Sunday, everybody. Peace.